Hey, I'm getting PTSD. Please stop.
Oh, it's Hellwig. It's Hellwig. It's Hellwig. You shot me.
I did.
Fucking asshole.
Okay.
Shut
did
up,
I shoot
criminal.
you, or were you ever there to begin with?
Ryan,
What's up?
you know I got a phone call like Dundee as well asking me to join this bullshit shit of shooting cops, right?
Okay.
And I said no.
I don't know anything about it. I'm just getting on duty just a little bit ago. What bullshit thing? Is there like Hell Week happening right now?
Yeah, I got offered money to shoot cops, okay?
How much?
I can't tell you.
I'm going to let you walk if you tell me.
No, I'm good. I'm not gonna fucking snitch, all right?
Listen, you already did. That's...
All right?
Listen,
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Here, hold on.
I don't want to get out of
give
prison.
Me, guys,
and
give me some space.
Yes, sir.
Listen, motherfucker, you give me just like a little bit of detail. You think, look, I already have a whiff of this.
Dundee
You
already
give
told
me
the
even
story.
like a little bit, I'm going to have you walk out that back door.
No,
It's
I'm
not
good.
like I'm not going to
good.
find out.
I'm good. Okay, listen. All right? All I'm saying is I don't want to engage in this fucking bullshit, all right? But it's kind of hard to swallow what happened back there. How do I, like... You still did not give me a reason to why I got shot.
I'm going to tell you my perspective, right? When there's this amount of yelling that's happening down in the cells, I sort of, quite frankly, tune out because at that point it's not constructive anymore.
Okay, well, can
right? Both sides, emotions are high. Both sides are fucking screaming at each other, and it means, and when that happens, neither side is going to listen, right? You obviously want to hear some things. Other person wants to hear some things. And what I saw was you and Anita going at it with Dundee jumping in and then other officer jumping in. I'd rather just like kind of like, you know, think about some other shit.
So did she make the call to shoot us?
Look, I'm not going to disclose that.
Okay.
Were
you okay with shooting
I can
us
answer
over laptop?
some of some of these answers.
I'm trying to understand.
Questions. Yeah.
What is your moral compass tell you? Were you okay with shooting us over what happened back there? Is that something? Is that a hill you want to die on?
Okay, so disclaimer. I was dealing with some of this Hell Week shit on the phone while some of this conversation happened. I was talking to a judge. I got on radio when the decision to shoot had already occurred. So as such, there may be some context.
I saw you at the bank though at the start.
Motherfucker, you know how much shit I do? Like, listen, I'm a sergeant now. You know how much shit comes my way? I fucking wake
don't
up.
Act
next thing you
fucking
know,
like a
fucking
big
phone.
deal, okay? Shut up, Brian.
No, I'm not acting like
drive
a
that
big
fucking
deal,
dumb
dumbass. I'm saying I
motorcycle and
literally
crash
get,
into a
I
wall all the
literally
time.
get fucking phone calls left, right, and center. All right. So I was speaking with Jordan about a fucking stolen vehicle, and then I was talking to Cross about some other shit, and then I turn up the radio because I just think it's a normal flicka, and I hear we're about to blast motherfuckers.
Why?
I do not know the
though?
full context of how it began.
Did
but
you
I
blast
know some
though?
of
Did
it.
you shoot? Did you shoot?
I didn't have the opportunity, but if I was given the order to shoot, I would 100% shoot.
Okay.
That's how I operate. If you think you know, my expectation is if I give an order, I expect my officers, regardless of whether the order is good or bad.
No, I'm saying,
orders.
was it a good call in your opinion?
I hold myself the same.
You think it was a good call in your opinion?
Okay, so here's my understanding. The decision, I'm 50-50 on it, if you want me to be honest. Look, this is a strange conversation, brother. I'm just gonna, it's strange because I'll tell you right now, and this is my perspective on it.
Yeah.
Some officers are, and I understand you're very familiar, but some officers, right, understandably, and operate on reasonable suspicion, and we had reasonable suspicion that you were robbing a bank. That terminology,
you know, that would be
right,
tear apart in court, though, right? Because to you, okay, what is your definition of a robbery? Can I understand that? If somebody walks into a bank and holds up a hostage, and then they're just sitting there holding a gun to a hostage, and they're engaging with the cops, what is that to you? Is that a robbery?
Reasonable suspicion of a robbery, yes.
Okay.
So we operate on. So I know, Saab, I know as a criminal that you know there may be some of these things that you may not fully understand. And I'm not trying to say you're like an idiot or anything like that. It's just like, you know, we got to operate within the confines of the law.
Okay. So where is the suspicion coming from? Because we're inside the bank, right?
Yeah. So
And then what else? What else supports that too as
So
well?
my understanding, because we did have a little mini debrief over there, is that the hostage that with the katana and shit, the female, was kidnapped at PDM, witnessed by one of our officers.
Correct. Yeah, we were chased
And-
after. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And subsequently, armed individuals with said hostage were found inside of a Flecka bank. That is enough reasonable suspicion to believe. Hell, I mean, it's borderline, if not probable cause. We do not need to wait until a magical like alarm goes off to have the probable cause that a robbery has taken place.
Okay.
Now, does that probable cause change at the time, of arrest? Sure, maybe, possibly. Another way to look at it is, regardless of whether it's a robbery or not, it's still someone being violently held against their will.
Sure.
with
No,
a
I'm
gun.
not disputing that. I'm not trying to dispute that. I'm saying, what other claim do you have? Because this will be brought up in court, right? Because I am taking to court. Because I want the cop to go on the stand and say, yes, Your Honor, I shot them because they're resupplied. I want that to be.
Oh God.
I want it to go. I want to go on the record, because if that's the reason why I got shot,
Yeah.
if you didn't go on, Your Honor, I shot them because I believe they're resupplied.
So I think you're gonna have a 50-50 shot at this. If you want me to be transparent, 50-50, because a lot of officers aren't very prepared for court. But if you're up against a good DA or a
But
good
that's
prosecutor,
the truth,
they're
though,
gonna
right?
lean.
She just said that to me.
No. I understand, but so here's the thing, right? It's going to be a 50-50 shot, because either the argument is going to be centered around what is a resupply, which, by the way, isn't a legal thing. It's some other shit, right? It's gonna and they're gonna fumble, and you're gonna win. The alternative is you get a good prosecutor and hope I don't go up there to defend.
Okay.
And that argument would be centered around fleeing felon, which
Sure.
is Tennessee versus.
I don't know what the
Gardner.
fuck that is, but here's the thing. When I tell the cops we have not started, my guy is coming in. It's gonna be Dundee. He's coming in with the laptop. We have not engaged. The reason why the cops were on scene is because Gable was on pull the car over, and I told him we're not starting the robbery, and he saw us. And then you guys got there early, right? When I tell you all that, and then Dundee comes in and they're acting surprised, and then they say you guys broke negotiation. Like, what am I supposed to do at that point? Do I just fucking die? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying believe
yeah.
me. I'm not saying believe me, but listen,
No, I understand what you're saying.
if
Trust
the
me.
alert went off and I
sighing
said
out
that-
of like not knowing what the answer is.
I get that. I'm saying if the alert went off, Brian, and I said that, then you'd be like, this guy's fucking lying, because you guys got the fucking alert, right? Because like, you know what's going on. You know what's going on, right? Like, you can tell when somebody's fucking lying to you, right? I'm sure you have that experience. So to me, it's like, okay, if you're gonna shoot me, just tell me you're gonna shoot me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
What if the federal government were to more clarify what a resupply is?
Brian, it does. There is an example.
Yeah.
It's a resupply is determined is when you leave a bank once the police got there on scene, and bring more supply after attempting the bank robbery.
I'm gonna read it again because in my opinion, right, I'm 50-50, not because I don't want to take a side here, but because
I'm not
I
asking
need
you to take
go,
a side. I'm saying
No, I understand, but I think it's worth putting that clarity, because most of the time people are 50-50 is they're on the fence because they're too much of a pussy to take.
right. No, I get that. I get that.
I want to make clear there. I'm gonna go and reread this, but from my observation as the guy who's standing in the back and hearing you and Anita going at it with Dundee in there, there's obviously a gray area, right? Interpretations sometimes get fucked up, right?
Okay.
You may see things one way, someone sees it another, and is there a right, is there a wrong, or is the reality that just not enough? There's just confusion, right?
Okay. Let's say we broke that rule. Okay. Let's just for theoretical questions here, or like rhetorical questions. Sorry, scenario.
Okay.
Let's say we broke that rule. Do you believe it's enough to shoot somebody over it? Is that something that
Say that again?
If let's say we broke that rule, let's say we resupplied, right? Which we didn't.
Let me read this right now, because I don't even know it by heart, to be honest. Because here's the thing. Let's be honest. 99% of resupplies, motherfuckers are already about to break into it, right? And the definition.
I'm not
of
asking you to side with me so you other cops look bad. I'm not trying to say that. I'm asking you, what would you do? Or I'm asking you, do you believe the right call was made? I guess I don't know. I'm just trying to pick your brain because I don't know why I got shot, Brian.
I would not have done it. Because I don't know, man. Like, that's a massive hypothetical, right? Like, if I thought you were resupplying, I would have shot. If I didn't think you were resupplying, I would not have shot. I think that's the best answer I can give you.
I mean, read it. Can you read the rule?
This is how I've been.
Can you read it?
Yep.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I was about to read it. One thing you got to keep in mind as well is a lot of the resupplies.
Don't read out loud, of course, but just
Yeah, I'll read. Oh fuck it, this shit's public as fuck. What are you talking about? I'll read it.
No. Just. I mean, it's kind of weird saying it over here. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah. I thought you meant something else.
Once again, shit, I am not upset. Saab is just frustrated the character. That's all it is. And I really want to take this.
I will say one thing while I'm scrolling.
I want to take this to court.
Some of that commentary should not be happening. Not you, but the. I might as well have said "Go 41, pussy." When we fucking open fire on you.
The also frustrating part is, Brian, I didn't even shoot. I tried to surrender. I got shot. I literally got shot.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
Even I think the cop with like the dread saw me. I think it's Marcel saw me at Ooh Cafe. He's like, you shot a man with his hands up. He said that. I heard that before I went down.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Those were a little bit ago. When was this written? Oh my god, dude, I can never find shit. What date was this?
4 or 5 days ago. 5.
That's what I thought too. Where the fuck? Oh, that's why I'm looking in the wrong.
Yeah, I do agree. We should have had everybody on scene when we started the robbery. I don't disagree with that. Okay, but I'm just trying to like. I don't know, man. I feel like getting off this character. I just don't enjoy my time anymore, and I don't want to shoot cops because it's not fun for the other side. It just, it's a lose-lose, man. I don't want to get on. I don't want to get out of prison and shoot cops. It's just not fun. I've been on the receiving ends of being shot. It's just not fun, dude. It's just not fun. Getting out of prison and then saying I'm gonna go shoot cops is probably it's to make it worse for the server. You know what I'm saying? That's me. It's me acting selfish on my own actions and trying to have fun at somebody else's expense, and I don't like doing that.
Okay. I've read it. Oh, hello?
Yeah. What do you think?
You want the honest answer?
Of course.
I think based on this, it was an appropriate response.
Okay, fair enough.
And I want to explain why. And if there's holes in this, I think it should be covered.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely bring it up.
The notion of a resupply is not a definition that is owned by the government, right? It's a terminology that's been used in Los Santos for months now.
Okay, so
as with most, but just hear me out. As with most definitions, everyone's going to have their own take.
I think I'm gonna get off chat. I'm not having fun.
And for many, the expectation is, what is a supply? It's, there's criminals, they got some shit, they go inside, they go do something. Now, when you look at this particular scenario that just transpired, y'all did whatever y'all supply was your fucking guns and shit. That laptop or whatever it is, I don't even fucking know what Dundee brought in.
Okay, but did you not read the definition?
The example, you mean?
Yes. Oh, sorry, the example. What does the example say?
Well, you know what an example is, right?
Right. It's
an example is, but an example is not. Examples are a scenario, but it does not mean that scenario is, a culmination of all.
It's the foundation, though. It's the foundation you should go off of. If that's.
But even consider with this conversation, right? Like there's confusion, right? And I want to circle back. That resupply
I'll talk to Han to make it more clear.
Concept is something that a lot of us have been trained. Now it might be a little bit different, like later at night, but if someone is suspected of robbing a bank and then someone comes through with whatever it is that they got on them, right? That is often viewed as a resupply. Now, should it be? Is that your definition? Is my? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a fucking gray area.
But the example talks about the resupply of the tools to aid you in the bank robbery. Does that make any sense? Which talks about laptops, not weapons. How often do you see a resupply of weapons versus tools? Right? It's mostly thermite and laptops because that's where you need to get inside.
Let me throw you a hypothetical. And look, I'm willing to understand what you're saying, but I still want to highlight that there's flaws in this and there's clearly, confusion. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here right now, right?
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, Brian, why do you think this was implemented? It's because people were dropping shit off at banks after attempting the bank robbery, right? And it was endless.
No. I don't know. Listen, some of this shit's out of my fucking purview, right? This is, but that I've been on calls where people go in to rob a bank and then realize that they forgot a laptop. Like they hit the vault, they go into the vault and they're like, oh shit, we didn't fucking get the laptop, and then go and go and acquire it, and they come like 15 minutes later, some alternate party comes off and drops
is that a
it off.
resupply or is that a supply? What is that?
That has historically been called a resupply.
No, that's a supply. A resupply would be you walking.
That is what you're saying, but I've dealt with many scenarios with those who are superior to me.
That would be a supply of laptops, not a resupply. To me, a resupply
and I'm not arguing here. I'm simply stating that this is what has been happening. And so it's very clear to me why there is confusion.
I think we are arguing semantics here. I do agree with that. I think there needs to be a clear outline. It's just, it sucks that we get shot over it. I wish there was other ways of not getting shot, because I don't want to shoot you guys and I didn't expect to get shot. Like now I don't know if the cops gonna shoot me next time. If they're gonna say, yeah, okay, we honor your word. Like, I have trust issues. I might be shot next time because the cop feels like that did not go their way. I just don't think. I don't know. Okay, Brian, here's what I think should have happened. Okay, and this is just me. Okay. I think if that rules of engagement was broken, it is best to go to form drive and handle it there than to act on it based on what you believe is true or not, and then shoot somebody over it, right? That would have been a more mature and appropriate response, in my opinion. If you truly believe somebody's breaking whatever, rule they believe has been broken, instead of saying, you broke a rule, I'm going to shoot you for it. Does that make any sense? I think that's where, things get, confusing, because it feels like you're getting punished for something that is out there that is supposed to be applied in here. Does that I don't know if I'm making any sense or not.
I look at it a little bit more holistically. I think not enough motherfuckers are talking about this shit, because I'm telling you right now that I promise you that this just needs to be vetted out a little bit further. You know what I mean?
Sure, I'm not disagreeing with that.
That's all it is.
I think. But
I totally get your perspective of it. is that, you know, you're going to rob a bank and now it feels like there's unnecessary escalation. And I totally get that.
Based on rules
and
written, okay? Because you
Yeah.
believe somebody broke those rules. So therefore, you are basically saying,
no.
that's exactly what happened.
So
That's exactly what
this
happened.
is, I'll tell you why this conversation is a little tough, because your perspective is, in my opinion, sort of based on
Well,
around the times you wake up.
yeah, no, I'm just telling you what happened
And-
back there, though. It feels like
No, and
federal
I get
rules
that.
were broken.
I really do.
Therefore, escalation was caused because the federal rules were broken, because she brought up resupply being the reason why we shot. If federal rules are broken, why not have the federal government handle it outside the city, right? Because you're making that call saying that you believe the federal rules are broken, therefore the rules of engagement should be higher, and escalation should be used as a response or deadly force to handle it appropriately, right? That's what it feels like what happened here.
I understand what you're saying.
If you had any,
In shift one, anytime something like this happens, well, not anytime, very often, we are gonna take him out. You didn't get all your shit. We're already there. We're not letting you inside. If you try to get inside, we're gonna blast your ass. Now, when that trickles down, regardless of what is said there, it was not those actions that have been transpiring over the past 2-3 months.
Okay.
Is a directive down.
When I tell
irrespective
okay,
of
but
the-
context doesn't matter. When I tell cop, our friend is coming in. He's the fourth guy in this robbery. We have not started. With him, we'll start the robbery. When I convey that to the officers, why am I not being told otherwise? He claims they told me that's not happening, but he did not do that at all. Instead, he allowed it to happen, and then got mad afterwards and said, "Well, you guys are not doing that."
Say that one more time.
So when I went to Gable, I told him, "Listen, man, Dundee is coming in. He's our fourth guy. We're not starting the robbery." I said, "We're not robbing this place till it gets here." I literally said that verbatim because I knew that they might think we're trying to resupply. But I said, "Hey, man, we're not doing that. He's got the laptop. He's coming in late because he crashed on a freeway." That's what I said. I said, "We had to escape because you guys were following us from PDM, right?" And I said to that to him,
what are my charges?
"Hey, listen, man.
Mr. Chang.
Once Dundee gets here, we'll start the robbery." I didn't say we started. I said, "We're not even robbing the place yet. I think we just got a hostage. We're waiting, right?" That's what I said to him. I said, "He's coming in." He knew that. And then afterwards, he got mad at me when Dundee walked in. Like, he came out of nowhere.
Did he warn you what would happen if Dundee came in?
No, I did not hear anything about that.
That I have a massive problem with. I think expectations are very important.
Exactly.
We can't
I think
debate
transparency is
someone
really
coming-
important. Yeah, exactly.
So this other conversation, I'm gonna be straight with you, is fucking weird as fuck, and I'm having trouble even explaining it.
Sure, if he would have said that, I would have
Yeah, I
had
hope
Fiona
you
do the
understand
laptop and let Dundee stay outside, right?
Yeah, now I do think that there's a massive fucking issue when officers are not giving strict explanations. We should not be fucking debating someone to go inside just so we can shoot you. But yeah, that's to me that's a more problematic thing. Expectations, right? Like if you know that ensued into a chase and another intercepting vehicle comes in, smacks us, that doesn't mean we automatically open fire. The expectation should be we need to make it very clear what will happen if they persist. And that same sort of thing needs to have been displayed here, not just like, let's say if he comes inside, then we're going to open fire. Yeah, look, I think we should talk about this more. And like I said, I'm struggling to have this conversation and explain my opinion.
Can you tell me something for the full time flip flying?
You want to go in for everything?
Okay. Yep, that's perfect.
I'm taking the court, Brian.
Oh yeah, yeah, but I'm still gonna give time off, dumbass.
No, I don't want
here.
time. I don't want time off. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
You're 42ing?
The fuck does that mean?
Pussy?
Just not enjoying myself. I just gotta go lay down or do other
I
things.
got you. I understand.
Thank you so much. See you soon.
Officer Jones, can you send me in for the full time, please?
Yes. Double
Did
G.
you tell me to go 42, pussy? Oh, dude, you're just like hell weak.
Did
Okay,
you not?
let's,
Did you not miss what I said earlier?
No.
I'm like,
Send him
Have a
in.
good one.
How many people called you by the wrong name, by the way?
Gable kept doing it. That's why I kept pointing my gun at him. I was like, knock it off, bro. Like, yeah, first time,
Yeah.
haha, it's funny. When you say it's
Yeah.
that's my chief robbing the bank, I mean, I was close to shooting him. I was so close. When people do
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that, I'm just gonna fucking pop you in the head. You know, like
I will say, like, I have done it on accident before, like not specifically with you, but like with you know, other officers. I've done it before.
I get it. I'm one voice, Andy. That's fine. It's just like you do it once, you know, we can laugh about it. But you keep
Yeah, but like
pulling my
if you
fucking
keep doing
chain
it,
like that.
yeah,
you know,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
All right. Yeah, send me for the full time.
All right, brother. So it's 60 months, $6,200 fine.
I already got billed. I just need-
120 parole.
Yep.
Yeah, I already built them. I'm just gonna send them off now.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Thank you for talking to me. Have a good night.
Hey, thanks for
Yeah, absolutely.
thanks for being cooperative with us. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Send me an email so we can talk a little bit more.
Yeah,
frankly.
Sure.
That
'cause,
was extremely difficult to discuss.
I know. I'm sorry for making it awkward.
No. Listen, I think it's a fair point, right?
Yep.
You're awkward naturally, Mr. Saab.
I was born that way.
Love you.
What can I say?
Have a good night, all right?
Don't love you.
Bye, criminal scum.
Whatever.
Hi, criminal scum. Yeah, my policy is if I'm not enjoying myself on the server, I log off. I just, you know, it's hard to roleplay when, you know, you're not having a good time, right? Because like I don't want to take out my frustration on other people. I don't want to upset others. I don't want to nag dump people over frustrations.
Were you snitching?
No, I get the full time.
Yeah, it's still saying what the fuck took so long. You got
I
full time
was
as
I
well?
was discussing I was on with the federal laws